All right.
If I had a nickel for every time I punched a tooth out of a head, I'd have about 50 cents.
Welcome to Millennial Stoner.
I called me the Tooth Fairy.
My name's Joe Winchell. I am the Millennial Stoner. With me, as usual, are the bros.
Hello.
Got Will, got Donnie.
Yeah.
And we got a special guest today for the first time in a little bit, Mr. Russ Silberman, who is one of our early guests, is back here right now. But before we get to all that, I've got dates, and the dates are going to be right here. Okay. Doing the dates right here. Come check me out, Sticks and Stones. We got some governor shows coming up. Please come, spend your money, laugh. It'll be good. These are good lineups on all of them, everything. Will, do you have dates?
I do have dates. I believe they're on Donnie's face right now. You can check them out. The big one that I'm very excited about is next Sunday. I don't know if when's this one coming out, but
This will be out this week.
okay. So this coming Sunday, Hamburger Club at Broadway Comedy Club. We're very excited. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. I'll be down there, yeah.
Yeah,
It's going to be a great time. AMH was great, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we had another banger.
Yeah. Donnie Roy, do you have dates?
I do. You look over Patrick's Star over here, and you'll see I got a bunch of dates coming up.
Oh, my God. Look at all those dates.
I know, dude. A lot of dates. I'm a desperate guy. I will take anything
You've got a
give me.
long, thick date list right now.
Oh, dude. That's the only thing long you think about me.
Everything else is just thin.
String bean.
Then string bean. It's still long, but it's just like...
Yeah, with a P at the end.
That's how you just...
What?
I
don't
get
know,
it.
Your thick
You
dates
got- you
are all
liked it.
over my face.
That's right. That's where I like to keep them.
Do we have dates for Russ, or do you have anything you want to plug, Russ?
I'm on probably the other ones that they're on. I'm on one of, those.
He's on.
Russ has gotten the Hamburger. He's always at the Hamburger Club.
He's the producer of the
He's the
Hamburger
producer of the
Club.
Hamburger
Yeah.
Club. So,
McGuire's on the 12th.
oh, I'll be on. No, yeah, no, yes, I'm
Next-
on that.
Yeah. And then the one with Donnie at the.
Good to have
And
you
if
back
you're
on,
ever
Russ.
looking for
Yeah,
us,
good.
you can always
It's good.
find him sleeping in the closet of a fat woman.
All right. Yeah, that's true.
You can also find him on the Megan's Law website.
Yeah, I wrote it.
And if he ever moves into your neighborhood, you will be notified.
Rush actually has an app where you can see all his shows. It's called the Sex Offender app. You can find him on that anytime you need.
Isn't McGuire's right near a school?
Yeah, he can't perform there because of that. Actually,
Well, I'm performing. There.
listen, Russ,
So get
I'm
ready.
not clowning on you. I
I'm
love you.
gonna do
Listen,
it.
I'm a big advocate of mental health. I love you. Okay,
I love you
There's-
too.
I don't.
so listen, we do a little thing before the show. Do
Right,
Like,
yeah.
You got a magic mind?
Oh my god!
You know what
dude.
this stuff is? This is what I've been taking lately. It's awesome.
Reclaim your brain.
Yeah, it's like a really cool little mental, almost like a little mental health booster and everything. I take it in the morning. I take it before I go to bed. It's great. It keeps you conscious. It doesn't overload your system with the way that caffeine, or if you drink a lot of coffee or anything like that. So it can literally help sleep, your diet, exercise, stress management, all that stuff, man. It's really cool. And we do it before the show because it helps us put up a really good podcast and everything. And I think we're doing a little promo, right, Chris? Yeah, we're doing a little promo. Was it 40? It's 40. Yeah, it's TMS 21. It's still TMS 20. If you go to the Magic Mind website and put in TMS 20, you'll get 48% off a subscription and 20% off a one-time purchase. Yeah, so check it out. It's really cool. Magic Mind rules, man.
Supposed to
I use it all the time for my stuff, and these guys have been using it too. And Will has said many occasions he loves Magic Mind. Someone has his job.
Every time, yeah.
And it's okay for you to do it. It's kosher.
Yeah, it's kosher.
Yeah, and no
Kosher
peanuts.
certified.
We're good.
Man.
Ashwagandha in there.
So yeah, man, check out the Magic Mind website.
favorite
But we're going to
country.
start off the podcast a little shot of Magic Mind right now, okay?
Yeah, dude.
I forgot.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Good.
Some minds that are magic.
Let's touch our little bottles.
Yeah.
Russ just said ashwagandha was his favorite country.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that after the read. Ashwagandha is his favorite
I
country.
love it.
Dude, I love Magic Mind. If you have the testosterone levels like me,
Actually,
of like a
that's
12-year-old girl, this is
Do
great
you have
for
low
you.
testosterone
If you
levels?
have the
I have to.
testosterone levels of the Crypt Keeper,
He's pretty horny. I feel like.
Did you get it checked?
No,
I've been thinking about getting it checked.
just based on
dude,
opinion.
get on the juice. It's the best.
Get on the juice.
Get on the juice.
You're on multiple juices,
I'm on
aren't you?
some
How many
juices.
juices are you on?
2.
Wait.
Well, I mean,
Plus Magic Mind.
but yeah,
Does it really help? I'm being honest. That's a
oh my
real
God,
question.
dude, I don't know. This is on the podcast.
Well,
now,
now it's
You said it.
but I 19 all over again. It's wild. It's wild, dude.
You made a lot of bad decisions when you were 19. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Was 19 a good year for you?
I'm just talking about physical performance.
Oh, physical performance? Okay.
It was his
And you do a
best.
lot of heavy lifting. Like Russ, but like less.
Not like Russ. Not like Russ.
all the time.
Russ is a nightmare
Russ
to have
does it-
unloaded.
Russ does a lot of heavy lifting in the bedroom.
All right, so can we talk about Ozempic?
No, we're not talking
Yeah,
about.
no, I heard it. What'd you say? It makes you.
No, it supposedly it makes your cum taste like quote unquote toxic sludge. I
I just want you to know this is getting cut from the first 10 minutes.
no, it's not.
Oh, it's not? Are we good to talk about cum? All right, talk about cum.
Yeah, it's about Ozempic or one of those. I don't know. I haven't tasted the.
Your own cum.
Right. Plus, I'm not. I'm not
You're not on Ozempic?
Are
No,
you
I'm not.
telling me you want to taste my cum? Does Manjaro do it too? Because I'm on.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
on
know.
fucking Manjaro.
I have no. I just.
Terzepatide, baby.
Tirzepatide.
That's
But
what they call it.
have girls been saying anything about the taste of?
No.
It's always tastes like cake batter.
Oh, it's very sugary. It's the same flavor as this vape.
Oh my god, dude, that raspberry jam, dude.
Funfetti cake.
Yeah.
All right.
You're just surrounded in vapes.
Oh man, Will, you were talking before the pod. You had some. What does your aunt have like this?
Oh.
Your aunt like throws like banger parties or
Yes,
something like that.
my aunt Jenny. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Aunt Jenny.
She's my godmother, and she has been known over the years for throwing these wild Halloween parties. She lives
Yeah,
in this.
was that when you were Ren and Stimpy?
No, that was my sister's party. I take Halloween very
I
seriously.
know you do. Yeah.
But so she always had these banger Halloween parties, and all her friends, like she's like a healthcare executive, like all her friends are like surgeons and like lawyers and but like everybody just like cuts loose at these like wild parties. So she hasn't had one in like 8 years, and she turned 60 years old. So she had what she called Jenny's thrift shop ball.
Okay.
She sent everybody money in the invitation and said, go to a thrift shop and buy like a vintage outfit, buy something like where it's a celebration of all things vintage.
How much did they send you?
I think it was, I don't know, $50, $20. It was,
Yeah, at thrift store,
I
you get a
didn't,
lot of
I
stuff.
didn't have cash in mind because I'm like, but like to the,
Because Will's
yeah.
rich.
So, what was I going to say? She, everybody bought these like whack, and you had to wear a wig for some reason.
But you had to wear a wig.
You had to wear a wig. She wrote this like little like poem in the invite. The invite was crazy, and it was like a box, and there was all like Barbie clothes in it. It was like a little like shadow box kind of. My aunt goes hard. So I found this jacket, this like brocade black jacket for $10, and I found a kind of controversial T-shirt.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What kind of contra? Because I know you. What does that mean?
I just like to reiterate before I say this that the directions were take this money and go to a thrift store and buy an outfit. So I did that.
You didn't specifically say what kind of outfit.
Yeah. And my T-shirt said, "Don't shoot, I'm black," with a question mark.
Oh my God. Well,
Goodbye.
What wig did you choose for that?
Oh, it was just like a white.
yeah, what wig were you wearing actually?
Yeah. So
If it was an afro, I'd lose my mind.
No, my sister wore an afro wig. But hold on, I have.
Because it runs in the family.
What racist?
Wait, this is me. 1 second. That's me and my aunt.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's cute.
It was great.
Dude, the Macaros fuck.
Yeah,
the Macaros
well,
do
it's the
fuck.
Edgars.
That's why the Long Island is.
But
filled
yeah,
with
so then I like this is the first time that I've been able to drink. It was an open bar drinking
Oh
situation,
God.
And I did. This is the first time that I was like drinking without having to get up and do anything the next day.
So you had no rules
in like forever. Like and I drank. Remember back in the day, I used to get so drunk that I would fall asleep.
You did that.
You mean like
2
last
weeks
week?
ago.
Yeah,
You remember sleeping in my car on the way home?
Oh, that's different.
take me to Comiskey.
Kaminsky, Russ.
No, you were dead asleep after Hamburger.
Yeah. But I was.
We'll get a little tuned up after the show.
I was on my way home.
Not yet.
Yeah, but
When they kicked us out.
They kicked you out of Amityville?
Well,
No.
not
Nobody
really.
What, did they see you sleeping?
no, I was getting tired, and we
He
had
took
to
a
leave.
sip of. He ordered a Kona, took a sip of it, and then put his head down after he said, "Go fuck yourself, Russ." And then,
Yeah, that's usually how my nights begin.
Hamburger clubs are special occasions.
they are, yes.
But either way, I got tuned up. I fell asleep on the couch, and I was sleeping in this position for like 4 hours.
With the leg up.
It's like
It's always funny when somebody passes out in like a statue
see
pose.
It. You
Yeah.
can't see it, but I have my phone
how
in my
do you
hand.
fall asleep like this.
I
That's
was
uncomfortable to be awake.
How long were you asleep like that for?
I don't know. I fell asleep like that at probably like 12:30, and then I woke up at 5 a.m. to the house empty and everybody gone. And I was
In the
with
same
my aunt's house.
position?
Yeah, like
Yeah, of course, but it's funny because you're just like sitting like a statue.
yeah. I was still sitting up.
You look like a decoration.
These are the side effects of testosterone they don't tell you about.
Wait, this was last night.
But no, it was very the house was decorated so crazy. There was all mannequins and like
Yeah,
my aunt had one room that was like the Halloween room, and she had mannequins set up wearing all of her classic costumes through the years. It was dude, the
That's
party
pretty
was
cool.
sick.
was
It
this last
fun.
night?
Yeah.
Dude, banger parties like I mean, when people go all out with decorations, it's fucking cool.
Yeah,
There was a this is weird. There was a college professor that used to fucking invite people over to his house. I was in Suffolk, and he had a wild like Halloween decorate, like the whole house, like the entire house, like every room, the entire house was decorated and shit. And it had like there was like brooms that like flew around and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Explain.
Explain what?
Flying brooms.
No, they were like motorized things that like were on tracks. He went to like
okay.
these. He would go to like those like conventions for like haunted house stuff.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
would get decorations for his house there.
Where did he teach?
Suffolk. He was a communications professor.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he definitely. I think he got fired. I think he got fired for trying to molest somebody.
Yeah.
I think he did.
He tried to fly
Was
one of those
that,
brooms.
was that person you?
No. I avoided that cult. I'll be honest with you.
He tried to fly that broom into someone's pussy.
Dude, my brother-in-law, me and Russ's good friend, had a sensei as a
Oh, we
kid.
both
Wait,
had the
a
same
sensei?
Oh, Rusty had him too.
Back
He had-
up to sensei first.
You did karate?
You did karate?
I did.
No, I did.
But Russ did.
You
And,
just hung out?
and his name was No. But I'm just saying his name was Sensei, and he went to jail for a very long time because he was molesting children.
Right. So me and Stevie went there like I got my black belt at 13, so it doesn't really count. Point being, went there for a while. Ivy went on a trip with him, like went snowboarding with him. No,
Russ,
creepy
peep these
shit.
names.
What?
No, you're fine. Chris, peep these names.
Oh no, it's no okay. Anyway, but
better off.
nothing.
Airing out victims.
And then years later, we find this out. Apparently, he was putting like cameras, not when we were there, but putting cameras like in the bathroom.
What, did you check the footage?
No,
Well, but did it hurt your feelings that he?
didn't try to.
No, you weren't pretty enough for?
That was fine.
Dude, this kid is fucking annoying.
Well, he
How old were you?
when I went between 7 and 13.
I just like the idea of him being like, he tried to, and he goes, "This guy."
Like Russ is like trying to fuck him.
I'm like, I really want my black
And
belt
he's like,
now.
I'll do anything to get my brown belt, if you know what I mean.
But so he opens. It was owned by one specific owner, and he branches off and starts his own, and that's when he got arrested. And part of me is like, he never tried anything with. Maybe it was like a
Let me see your
setup, a
dojo.
frame. All right.
Dude, the karate innuendos are the best. Did he teach you how to use the kendo stick?
They were called screamistics.
Okay.
Yeah. Not
Break me
maracas,
like a plank of wood.
Break me like
Break me like.
Oh my god! I'm glad you're here to add such depth to this.
Oh yeah.
Hell
I mean,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, maybe it's because this kid wouldn't stop talking about Anne Frank when he was 13.
no, whoa.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly
Wait,
when it started.
you said that like you had an obsession with Anne Frank at 13.
No, but
She could get it.
So I mean,
Historical figures that could get it, go.
well,
You're writing Hamburger Club
very
categories?
related. What's it called? The Red Ranger, Green Ranger, whatever, taught one of the karate classes like for a day.
Tommy the Green Ranger taught you karate?
So
Whoa! This is like a real thing?
well, all right. I was talking about it before.
I can give you my theory about how he was groomed in the show, but like, go ahead.
So for a day, he taught our class.
Tommy the Green Ranger,
Yes.
Jason David Frank,
Yes.
the greatest.
Yes.
I know
I
his
have a
name.
sign. I have a
I
sign.
know his name.
I have a Samba sword like signs like to Russ, power up. Jason David Frank still have it. Yeah.
Wait, you have the little flute thing?
The Samba sword when he was the White Ranger.
That one I never watched. I got until that, and then Power Rangers never stuck with me past the original thing.
Yeah,
I'm
No,
sorry.
my mom just found a bin in the attic, and it has all my Power Rangers.
Were you a big
swords.
Power Rangers person?
As a kid, I was.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I have the tiger that turns into the man, like the fucking like.
The White
Unfortunately,
Ranger?
they're not
What was it
worth
called?
Of course, you had the White Ranger.
Whoa! I had all of them. I got the Black Ranger too.
Rob White only has the White Ranger.
But so he was the only Power Ranger or one of that actually took karate and was a black belt or whatever. So parents, thanks mom and dad, paid a bunch of money for this one class. And he's like, what do you want to say? What you want to be when you grow up? And then say, I can. And I'm like, I want to be a New York Yankee. I can. And then I didn't make the 7th grade team and I gave up.
You didn't tell him
you wanted to be a baseball player?
Yeah.
Tommy the Green Ranger.
My screen name was the next KGJ, the next Ken Griffey Jr. That was my screen name.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
God, I love Russ Past. This is very.
You
Russ
really
was-
looked up to the Green Ranger.
Russ's screen name was Darkman OORSO.
I was a big fan of DMX.
Or Darkman X. Yeah.
Oh wait, you were a DMX? That's because you were a DMX fan?
Well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
DMX
Dark
stands
Man
for,
X, yeah.
That's what it stands for.
No
yeah,
way.
DMX.
I never knew that.
Oh my god.
My screen names were my first screen name is the best, Pencilfoot.
What?
So listen, so I wanted Green Day because it was my favorite band
Pencilfoot.
Green Day was taken,
Okay.
Red Day taken, and my dad's kind of a nerd. He was like, "How about Pencilhead?" I'm like, "Whatever." I'm in 4th grade.
What is Pencilhead?
I don't know. My dad's a nerd. It was just Pencilhead, and it was taken. So Pencilfoot.
Pencilhead was
Sounds
taken.
like pencil.
So Pencilfoot, which sounds like an awesome like grunge band or something. Pencilfoot opening.
Sounds
for-
like a disease you get in fucking World War II.
Sounds
Sounds
like you
like
had.
trench foot.
Sounds like you had a really bad dad.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it does.
what the?
Like he's not
No.
funny at all.
Yeah,
Like,
like, hey kid, you pencil head.
he was like, my dad's kind of a nerd, but I feel like he said that when he was watching TV, and you're like, oh, here comes this little fucking weirdo again.
Yeah, he's fucking gotta be.
I don't know.
Gotta
Call
make
him
him another screen name.
Pencilhead. Get the fuck away from me.
He's a nice guy. He's nice. Hey,
name's-
you
I'll
bleep
be-
that
I'll
out.
bleep
Bleep out.
Hey, you son of a bitch.
You can't play great.
Will's in
All right.
fucking gremlin mode right
Yeah,
now.
dude, I'm
The
in
Gremlin
goblin
mode is the best version of Will.
I'm in goblin mode.
Oh God, is there a difference?
Yeah, I don't know.
I got some topical shit to talk about.
What do we got?
Well, we gotta, gotta sell the episode. Has anybody seen the Snow White movie?
No,
I've never even seen it.
Everyone talks about it.
But
no
they're
one's seen
all
it.
those Disney live action remakes kind of suck, for the record.
Yeah, I think it's funny because originally they came out with promo footage for it, and the dwarves were like a band of
Goblins?
diverse misfits. It was like a bunch of like gay black guys.
That was the original trailer?
No, like I'm
was just
serious.
called Beetlejuice?
No,
What, like concept art?
no, like, but it
Like
wasn't
early
like concept
footage.
art. It was like they like
Early footage?
early footage. And they Sonic the Hedgehog them. There was like an uproar.
Dude, that was the craziest
And everyone
thing.
was like, no, like fix that, like make them
Put the midgets
dwarves.
back in.
The Sonic thing was legit.
So Peter Dinklage takes over.
Dude,
Put fucking
apparently
midgets in it.
a lot of dwarves are very upset that they didn't cast real dwarves. That
Yeah.
I do know, because it's like, well, now I don't have a job. There's a
Yeah, you just eliminated my position.
But now they did. They did do
No,
dwarves.
they made them like CGI dwarfs.
What?
Yeah.
They're all CGI.
They're all CGI.
Every one of them.
So they. Ooh,
Like
that
there's-
was egg on their face, huh?
There's not
Yeah.
enough dwarves. In
We're
the
being
world to, like,
diverse. No
give them-
midgets.
Wait, they just
It's
filmed
crazy.
regular sized people and made them midgets?
No, I
No,
think it's all CGI.
it's all CGI. It's all
yeah, I
computerized.
mean, like the green, like the mocap type thing, maybe.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Yeah.
What's
like-
wrong with a real midget?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a picture
Nothing.
of the? What is this?
Oh my god.
See, this was the
The
What the
original.
fuck?
Yeah.
original, and there's one midget.
No, this isn't the movie.
No, but this is
Wait, so they shot it with like they're just regular.
This
Called
was the
Snow
original
White and the
promo.
Seven Dwarfs.
Why does Snow White look pregnant?
yeah, but I don't think it is. I think it's only called Snow White now.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, a lot of these live action Disney remakes, it's like you're not. Disney hasn't made like new shit in years.
I think the Jungle Book was good.
The Jungle Book was actually, but
The,
that was
the Jungle
the
Book.
John
was dope.
Favreau one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
guess.
Christopher Walken was in it as
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
the orangutan. Yeah, no, that one
Christopher
was.
Walken fucked orangutan?
Yeah.
No, he was.
No.
What's
He
the
bangs
King
him
Louis?
out.
He was King Louis. In
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he was,
That was a good one, and
I didn't. See, I honestly like. I
I
didn't.
didn't see Aladdin. Aladdin, I bet, was trash.
I
Yeah, 'cause
had no
Will
desire to
Smith-
see
That's
it,
the one with Will Smith?
Yeah.
Yo, the original Aladdin.
Amazing.
dude. It's a fucking baller movie.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god,
original
dude.
one's great, man.
He's just like catfishing a princess.
Basically, it just lies to her the whole
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
that's-
gaslights the fuck out of her in that movie.
Gilbert Gottfried's in it.
Robin,
Gilbert, I used to
Williams.
memorize when I was a
Yeah.
little kid. I used to memorize Gilbert Godfrey's line because he was my
Yeah.
favorite character.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah,
When they
Just
slammed
Gilbert
his tail
Godfrey
in
just
it.
saying they're
So
like
good.
ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Love
Gilbert
it.
Godfrey and Robin Williams, they said they just let go in it just to see what they would come up with because they're comedians.
That's
Yo.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yo.
Gilbert Godfrey's fucking hilarious. I
That'd
love
be
his
the
shit.
What kind of cartoon would this guy fucking voice?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
if we were gonna be, what dwarf would you voice? Let me see here.
Sleepy.
Fucking heroin-y. The
That is sleepy. isn't it?
Dopey. No, Dopey.
you would be dope.
Doesn't he not speak?
No.
No,
I,
you-
Who would
I'm,
Russ be?
I'm
They
the,
get a gay
Chewy.
Hey, what? Chewy?
Chewy is not a dwarf.
Oh, that would be very funny.
There's a
if
lot
it
of things
was
that don't follow the original story. We can make this one.
Snow White and the Seven Stereotypes. Yeah.
Dude, I'm a
Dude,
fucking
oh my god,
lazy
that was
married
funny.
guy.
Me and Russ were at the bar the other night, and we're
Oh, yeah.
this is like was it the day after the Burger Club, or it was
It was
like
like Thursday.
It was like fresh off the show.
Was it like Thursday?
It was Thursday.
Was it? All right.
Yeah.
Either way, we're at Comiskey. We're sitting at the end of the bar with both of our laptops open, and there's like nobody there. And then all of a sudden, like fucking 30 people walk in the bar, and they're all like firefighters, like some sort of.
Yeah, some,
Like decked
some
out
sort
in
of
the-
ball.
all the
And one of them
badges
is like a
and-
chief of sorts. He's wearing like a very fancy outfit, and they're there to celebrate. And a bunch of them like eventually like are asking. The bartender tells us that they're asking like, "What are these guys doing with laptops at a bar?" What? And then one of them comes over and he goes, "You guys are comedians?" Russ, you might want to tap
Well,
because I started laughing. Dude.
comedians.
Well,
He
initially,
ultimately he was asking us if we wanted to do a benefit show.
yeah, you had mentioned this.
But
Right.
he leads with there was a 7-year-old Boy Scout who just collapsed and
fainted,
and I
went
started
into a
la-
coma for 7 months, and Will's cracking up. And normally I would be cracking up, but I held it together.
Will's like, was he vaccinated?
I started laughing before he said coma.
Yeah, but that was the funny part.
I started laughing before he said coma.
Yeah.
That's your
But
defense.
I mean,
A 7-year-old Boy Scout collapsed.
It came out of left field, dude.
yeah.
But
We were in like wacky.
Yeah, writing mode.
what are you looking at me for?
Oh, is this finally going to happen?
Wait, no. What do you mean? Nothing's
I've
happening.
been waiting for him to hit you the whole podcast.
What the I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna hit you.
All right.
You fucking wait.
Catch you sleeping.
Why that's your job.
Oh, dude, so I was sleeping cross-legged like that for 3 hours in the
Dude,
middle of a party.
your knee must have hurt when you woke up.
It was fine.
Wow.
It's just funny to me when people pass out in a pose. Tommy the Green Ranger, Russ Karate. I'm sorry.
Still says that on the-
It still does blow my mind that you were like, I went and got taught by Tommy the Green
Yeah,
Ranger.
it was fun.
Because it just sounds like when people talk about how what's his name? Steven Seagal would go teach self-defense. You ever hear of him
Yeah,
like
yeah.
teaching self-defense classes?
Krav Maga.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah, he's a big Krav Maga
what was
guy.
it? No, it's not Krav Maga. It's
Are you sure?
no, it's not. It's not
Tai-
Krav
Tai
Maga.
Chi?
It's not Tai
Imagine
Chi.
Taekwondo?
Aikido.
Aikido. That's what
Aikido,
it
that's
is.
his thing, yeah.
Do you think there's anyone in life who was taught self-defense by Steven Seagal and then was out in the world and successfully defended themselves from like a rape?
From something that Steven Seagal taught them.
And then they woke up the next day and they just said, thank God for Steven Seagal.
Has anybody reached out to Russ's ex-girlfriends?
Well, that was.
They hit me.
That I believe more, actually.
I had a girlfriend that used to hit me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did too.
It's not fun.
I think you all got to get
Used to
one.
hit me. It was
Yeah.
nice.
She used to punch me in the stomach. Yeah.
She's now my good friend.
Did she
Yeah.
still hit you?
Except now it's a hotter will they won't
I
they
do have to
situation.
acknowledge this real quick, guys. I told you this before. This is the 100th episode of Millennial Stoner.
Oh my God, Mazel Tov.
100th episode of Millennial Stoner. We have to wrap up, but I
Can
do
we
want
lift
to
that
acknowledge.
chair?
But 100 episodes, and to everybody that's stuck with this, for just all the weed and dick jokes, appreciate it.
Go to therapy.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, guys. It's been 100 episodes. We were going to plan something bigger, but it just with everything that we were going to do like a live show and everything, and then just the workload got too much and everything.
You just got me.
Putting on, and I'm sure Will can. No, it's really a letdown. I appreciate you acknowledging that.
What 100th episode guest you got?
Hey, I wrote your.
I really
outro music for a
appreciate.
while.
Like I'm glad you know your place because like this was not what I wanted, but like. Like at all. Like I've worked really fucking hard on this, Russ. And the best that I could come up with, I couldn't even get fucking little Mo mozzarella. That fucking.
He's like, you did a fucking 100 of these?
You could have got a
Bada bing! Bada bing!
could have got a CGI dwarf on your show.
I could have got a CGI dwarf that would have been better than you and little Mo mozzarella combined.
Dude, fucking.
So this is my 100th episode. It's just like Will telling Russ to shut up for 30 minutes.
He didn't do it once, actually. Thank you.
Shut up.
But we're gonna wrap up. Russ, I do love you. Thanks for coming on, man.
Love you, too.
Love
buddy.
you.
Yay.
100 episodes. I've added the boys to it, so the show's evolved. It's gotten better, and I think it has. So appreciate you guys, and if you guys keep watching, we'll keep making uncomfortable jokes. So appreciate it. Plug everybody. Instagram. Go ahead.
Ronnie.doy.
Ronnie.doy.
That's it,
Go
bud.
ahead, Will.
Fat Will, FATTWILL. Please also follow Hamburger Club Comedy.
Absolutely. And Russell.
It's Russ Palmer, which is my middle name. Silberman's too long. Russ Palmer. Yep.
At Russ Palmer
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Mhm.
Okay, check everybody out. I'm at that. Again, this is not what I wanted.
It's what you got.
Yeah, truly. It's the Batman who apparently we can deal with. But so I'm at that Winchell Kid 87 on Instagram. Follow Millennial Stoner on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. It helps with the algorithm. Also, check out our merch site. As always, if you want to support the page, go buy some merch from rockout.shop. We got hats, we got hoodies, some more on the table. Hamburger Club stuff's going to be on there. Check out the stuff, man. It's really great. Love you guys. 100 episodes. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Good night, everyone.
The Millennial Stoner outro song. Yeah, pack a bowl and sing along. Blah, la, blah, la, blah, la, 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 la. Ba, ba, blue sheep, ba, 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 ba. This is the favorite podcast of the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama's mother's name is Dalai Mama.